And the other little thing that they talked about, and believe it or not, we've talked about it several times, are vision boards. That is one of the most powerful tools that you can have. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of your life to come. The coming attractions in your life is your imagination. Okay? Create vision boards. Put whatever you want on them and live and breathe the pictures that you have on them. Sit there and walk through that dream house of yours. Sit there and close your eyes and drive that car that you've always wanted. Sit there, close your eyes, and walk across the stage at convention as a Black status presenter. Sit there, close your eyes, and walk onto your private jet. That is what you have to do. You have to feel it, you have to believe it, and you have to visualize it. That's the only way. And if you can do that, then you've become your imagination. Just take 10 minutes a day, whether it's in the morning. Whether it's in the morning, before bed, or on your lunch hour, like I said before. This is different though. For your gratitude journal, you're going to do that. This is separate. You can do it in the same amount of time, but this is separate. You need to take 10 minutes a day. At least a good 10 minutes. Everybody has 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes a day to sit down in a dark room or in a quiet place or outside at a park or somewhere peaceful. Close your eyes, maybe put some earbuds in with some nice soothing music, and meditate. Meditate and visualize. You have to do this every day, and you have to want to do it every day. It's daydreaming. Get into your mind and be there and dream it until it feels real, and keep dreaming it as if it's your reality. One of the hugest things that they talked about was loving yourself. When you are practicing the law of attraction, when you're practicing pure joy every day, when you're practicing manifesting your wildest dreams, you are going to learn to love yourself like you've never loved yourself before. You are going to love to be you, who you are, and what you are. How many of us complain? A lot. My husband just raised his hand too. Who complains? I do. I may not complain as much to you guys, but let me tell you, me and my husband, we'll go rounds about complaining about one thing or the other. Never about each other, because we're good. But going rounds about, just this and that. Who's annoying us, what they're doing. Just things, complaining. What do you think that's attracting to us? Anyone? What do you think that's attracting to us? Negativity. Thank you, Nancy. Yes, exactly. Negativity. It's negativity. When you are complaining, you are obviously not able to think about what you're grateful for, because you're too caught up in taking everything for granted and complaining and being selfish, because that's what it is. When you complain, it's a very selfish act. And I think that's probably the one thing that someone could say to me that would be like the most hurtful thing, is to call me selfish. But I'm calling myself selfish right now. Because when I complain, that is being selfish. That is not being grateful for anything, because you can't see past your own selfishness. You can't see past taking everything for granted. You don't care enough because you're too worried about complaining. Stop. Stop now. Stop complaining. Gratitude. A lot of people live with guilt. Guilt for wronging someone. Guilt for, I don't know, going off on someone. Guilt for taking something from someone. Guilt for how you treated someone. I don't even know. So just remember, nothing in life is a problem unless you can't solve it. That's correct. That I like. I'm going to write that down. PM me that. PM it, because I already forgot. So you need to, in those times when you're feeling guilty, remember that guilt is a negative thing. So stop feeling guilty. Clear your conscience, apologize, take care of business. Clear the slate so that you have nothing but positivity coming. That you have nothing but positivity leaving you and coming in. I cannot express to you how powerful of a negative source guilt is. I, as a Catholic, go to the sacrament of reconciliation. The physical change in my body when I leave, after confessing and talking about my sins, Catholic guilt is a legit thing, guys. It's legit. When I am done, I feel like I could fly. I am as light as a feather. Getting rid of that guilt, whether or not you have to speak to yourself and forgive yourself, whether or not you have to forgive somebody else, whether or not you need somebody to forgive you, whether or not you need to have a conversation with God, get rid of the guilt, because we all live with it and we all beat ourselves up over it. Every day you need to express to somebody how and why you appreciate them. What do you appreciate about them? Pick somebody. Pick someone every day and tell them that you appreciate them and for what reason you appreciate them. I've decided, my husband and I, when we were watching it, well, he was in and out, but when he walked by about appreciating thing, and that's something that we just don't tell each other enough. You know what I mean? We tell each other a lot about, thank you and how grateful and how lucky we are and this and that. But I feel like that is something that needs to be incorporated in everyday relationships. Whether or not it is your spouse, whether or not it is your best friend, your mom, your brother, your son, your daughter, it doesn't matter. Tell them how you appreciate them. I'm going to start doing it with my kids every day, and I'm going to be doing it with my husband every day. And making it a household thing. Do you know how much easier it is when the whole house is doing it? You know what I mean? It's almost like when you're on a diet and the rest of the house isn't on it, and how hard it is to stick to that diet because not everybody's in the same boat as you and they want hamburgers and you have to have a piece of lettuce. Yes, it's peer pressure. So when you're all on the same team and you're all on the same boat, it ends up working out a lot better when you have that support and that accountability and all of that. So open up yourself to feel the abundance in your universe. Every day is a gift. Treat it as such. My favorite motto is consistency, is that I am too blessed to be stressed. Stress is negativity. Get rid of the stress. Get rid of the stressors. If you have people in your life that are negative or stressful, they gotta go. If they change, if they get better, wonderful. They gotta go. Because it's only hurting your life, okay? The best stress reliever is humor. Do you ever I can't tell you, like, how much I enjoy laughing. I enjoy when I make people laugh. I enjoy laughing myself, funny movies, laughing at my husband, laughing at my kids, laughing at my mom, laughing at anybody. Laughing is the best stress reliever. It's just good stuff. You need to remove the physical stress from your body. Like I said, laughing is a good way to do it. Being with your children, being with your grandchildren, thinking about your sweet baby that you love, thinking about or holding your pet. Those are all stress relievers. There is more than enough good in this world for everybody. There is more than enough abundance of everything that you could ever want or need in this world. But you need joy and peace and love in your life in order to get there. You are the designer of your own destiny. You choose what happens. You manifest your future. You manifest your destiny. You manifest your life. The world is open. It is available to give you anything that you want. You just have to choose to receive it. You have to choose to ask for it, believe it, visualize it, and receive it. Ask for it, believe it, visualize it, and receive it. And that's all I gotta say. We're gonna go more on this topic later after everybody's watched it and everything, because this is something that honestly this should be an accountability thing between all of us too. We should be holding each other accountable to staying positive and to be attracting positive energy to ourselves at all times. If you see me being negative, if you see me being stressed out, if you see me being sad, depressed, scared, angry, hateful, call me out on it. Call me out on it. I want to know, because I don't want that in my life. End of story. I love you all. I am going to go. And if you haven't watched it yet, I will. Oh, you know I will. That's the thing, is I don't even need you to tell me to do it. I'm going to do it because that's who I am and you know it. So, I love you. I'll talk to you later. I am so grateful for you. You guys are amazing. You bless me every day. And we will talk in the morning with a little coffee. Love you. Good night.